that wasn't even able to unleash the full power of its reality. We had it like during this lockdown as something that is going to be carried on even after it. That something that my local circuit park is a big array, and I love the fact that you know, I talked about, what was it sort of saying about things like the F1 car around there and some of the other bits and pieces with the aero effect on it. He's saying that it's very different, isn't it? You've got to get your mindset in that you need to go quicker than your brain tells you you want to for the aero to work. And he says, I don't know, I don't really think about it like that. I just drive it as quick as I can until I feel it's starting to get out of control. And I went, I like that.
No, very, very adaptable driver. I also remember him doing Formula Forward, if you ever remember that one.
Great.
That was an old Brands Hatch before when Brands Hatch before it was passed on to MXD and Jonathan Farmer's group. Yeah, when it was Octagon or even before that. But yes, the Formula Forward, a single-seater category, which didn't last too long. He was a front runner in that as well.
Well, I love as well that we've got in the 170 car that just joined the back of this pack as well, is that they sort of, hang on, just got to make a mental note, the Marcus Jewell and Ben Kruger, so they've just jumped out of a Chevrolet Corvette C6 car. Marcus Jewell and Ben Kruger, and they're in 4th. Sorry, yeah, I got the right there, sorry, I was looking at the wrong line as I went across, but yes, the point being is that he's he's got things switched out in this one as well. He should go well at the wheel of the Mini. Richard Dutton should go well as well. I'm having a bit motorsport. How successful the tactics, you know, it's interesting to see BRDC member Richard Dutton at the wheel of the number 3 car, see how he can crack on. And the Ned at the wheel of a Mini as well.
You see, what I really do like now, I like this a lot actually, and this is me sort of putting my anorak back on, I suppose you could argue, is that, of course, Steve Soper is sharing with Henry Mann, okay? Which means on the timing screen, what we see are the 2 surnames. So we see Soperman, which was, of course, that was so that works for me, that works for me. Over the start finish line does go the number 6 Ford Mustang, the Henry Mann colours of that Ford Mustang, the number 6 car. But Steve Soper stroke Henry Mann that share the car in this one, being chased round by the second of the 2 car. Great debuts, isn't it? So over a couple of times then, I've got 179, which is Nigel Pearsall and great driver, but I would have thought so quickly out of the box, and that might be a nice that's a rather impressive time straight away, isn't it? And he was only a second and yesterday, so it's moving forward. So first flying lap to come in, and we've still got, what, 26 minutes of the scheduled to go. Start finish line comes the BMW teaser, so that's Tom Sharp's BMW over the start finish line. So also goes to number 34, which is Tom Bell and Joe Ferguson's little Mini Cooper. Great to see them out. They'll almost be using this as sort of a double weekend, because they've got the 366 storage cars running about, and also the Mini race tomorrow. One of the cars sails off for the pit lane, that's the number 6 car, isn't it? Steve Soper and Henry Mann down pit lane very early on in the session.
Yeah, that's a bit too early to be a change on driver at this stage, I would suggest. So it is a whole host of these Lotus 14s, and of course they are just fabulous cars. And anybody who goes out and drives them tends to rather enjoy it. Great representation from clutches of cars, but therefore you just know there's a pretty reasonable chance you're going to see them all racing together in amongst each other. So you're going to see special witnesses of different parts of the circuit when you've got the big sort of muscle cars, the BMW, which is getting very wild, coming off the start-finish straight with one or two top shots, and he sat there in 11th position. That wasn't improved time, but yes, you're going to have the nimble cars that are going to do well in the twisty bits, and then the power of the other ones that are just going to march along the straight up through the one turbo, I'd imagine, and then not like throwing the anchors out the back as they're getting towards McLean. So it really is going to be strengths and weaknesses in different parts of the circuit once we get to the race point.
Yeah, and that's what I love about this sort of era of touring car racing. Gardner, if you move on a bit more with his big American muscle car that he's driving, and it was just a great era where no one car seemed to have an overall advantage, particularly around the circuits that we had in the cars. Like traditional circuits, like Donington, like Alton, like Crystal Palace, the big American muscle cars pull away on the straight, they get to the corners, and all of them just went on the quick gap levels. And so it would just go on and on and on. And also the fact, you had Formula 1 drivers that would come and race in the British Touring Car Championship as it was. You've got one car off, a long way off in the gravel track at Redgate Corner. It doesn't exactly help, I've got to say.
It doesn't narrow it down very well. The promising thing is that so far in, I may get away.
I think it might be Marcus Collins, the Dominic Collins car. I haven't gone quite steady enough. I think
you're right. There we go. Thanks, Dave. Got a 588 in gravel at Redgate. So yes, you're right. Yeah, to Holland. Yeah, the promising may get away without having a red flag. Still got 22 minutes left to go, so who knows. I like the fact that the Cortinas are kind of been quite special so far, don't they? Because normally they've all got the same coloured, sort of like the famous stripe that they have along the side around the back, but they've actually all got slightly changed.
There's a few in the works there. I like this one here. I like Richard Walker's and Jack Walker's on these, because that's a nice, easy one to spot. Is that the Netherlands flag down the centre of it? It looks about the right kind of blue for the Netherlands, but I've always thought it looks the flag looks like that. Slightly nice or is it the tricolor? It's a French tricolor.
It depends which way you look at the flag. If I'm looking at it that way, it's a tricolor. If I look that way, it's a true national flag.
Family, not sure if Jack Walker Tully getting out or Richard Walker getting in. Now Richard Walker will certainly be a man who's familiar with Donington Park because he would have raced here. Jack, I think Richard Walker was probably here in the first ever truck race that they had here at Donington Park back in 1985 it would have been, and he won the European Championship. Sorry, he won the British Championship on a European Champion in 85, and then he claimed the top class in 1991. Richard Walker, based not too far away from me as well, Tuxford, Nottinghamshire is where the family's based.
And just to confirm what you suspected, Nigel Greenswell just jumped out of the current pole sitting car 179. David Gooding getting in now, and I thought it was because I'd seen his good lady Nicky by the side of the car over the back there. And yeah, Nigel jumped out with his famous sort of dark blue with yellow stripes on his helmet, and he managed to put that in pole position as it stands at the moment by over 2 seconds.
Well, right, I'm going to have a quick look if he jumped out of the number 26 bin, whether that's what made it jumping out, whether it's Nick Swift about to get in.
Bear with me while I try to pick his voice in this weekend. The founder and president of the Masters Historic Racing Organisation. He's been in already over the course of the weekend. Of course, he was in the Formula 1 car where the suspension and earlier. That was finished now. What else was that? Was it something else earlier?
That's Ron getting out. Swifty's about to get in. So
okay.
No, Ron's not a slow driver, and Swifty certainly knows how to get a Mini. I was about to say, around the circuit very quickly, but not necessarily in the pointing in the direction you would expect it to be pointed.
And he still makes it work, doesn't he? Well, I think what Swifty doesn't know about Minis ain't worth knowing.
No, it's not. No, and of course, you know, his late father, Glenn Swift, wasn't it, to set up the company, and sadly passed away a few years ago. But yeah, Nick's sort of keeping that family running, and even third generation Ben Swift, his son, isn't it? We've seen him racing in Fiesta Juniors and things in the past as well. So yeah, good to see his family generally. Still the yellow flags up at turn number 1, whilst the extrication of the Holland Dominic, we're not sure. Lotus Cortina is removed from the place at which it came to rest at the Redgate Gravel Trap, and now I think it has just about been completed, so it's got to the end of the gravel trap, almost at the top of Hollywood. So there's still yellow flags just for the moment. Telly loader the green telly loader is moved down to Palm's Way and gets itself back behind the barriers.
Yeah, although the Marshall's still pushing it a little bit further, I think I was just noticing there that they've decided it's got to go a bit further forward, so whether they can do the job, and now trying to just push it a little bit further down.
You said Marshall, that's singular.
Marshall, he's one of them.
Because again, you know, it's simple things like this that at the moment with social distancing, you know, if there's an incident, then what happens is the driver has to give a thumbs up to the marshals. I think it's my understanding. I'll give the thumbs up to the marshals. If the thumbs up isn't given, then they'll go and help out and assist.
And if they have to get into a medical vehicle, recovery vehicle, they've got to be given masks. They have to keep their gloves on and their helmet on if they can. You know, it's such an amazing thing. But what I have to say again is to the mighty Orange Army, with my involvement with the Goss Group Racing Club on the board for their PR and business side of things, I've been heavily involved in getting racing back going again. And I can assure you, the challenge is massive. It's just such a big deal. You always get people that complain about what has to be done. No matter which way you go, you can't win. And one of the things that was a real concern when we started getting things going again is whether we would have enough marshals that would be prepared to come and do it. You know what we've had? When we've actually had well, that's how amazing the Orange Army are. They've come in, they've rode their motorsport fans are
they're all itching to get back, and yeah, it's great to see them out there and enjoying themselves. 4 cars heading for the pit lane. Now remember, a lot of these cars have 2 drivers, so both drivers have to qualify the car, so they both need to do a minimum of 3 laps. Tom Belkin versus Mini comes in, so that is as quick as that is. Flying around at the moment. 2 big American muscle cars, big Mustangs sit on the front row of the grid, but the number 34 Mini that's just entered the pit lane is the first of the little sandbolt, I suppose you could argue. It's a big pole, not small fish, that are fighting away with the big American muscle cars. But then it's another Lotus Cortina, the first of the Cortinas of Michael Cullen and Paddy Scuffy. The number 68 car, quickly. Ollie Taylor at the wheel of his lane, no, not anymore. Martin Lucas is now on the Richard Nutter, the man who owns and runs Sportec Motorsport, his Lotus Cortina, number 3 and Tiffany Dale at the wheel of the number 42 Lotus Cortina.
Such an amazing array of cars in there, isn't it? And some pretty incredible names out there racing as well. And as you say, to see things like 2 Mustangs at the front, 179 Grigsaw and Gooding currently holding on to that pole position and then you've got that Austin Mini, the number 34 of Ben and Ferguson, who are in a pit as it stands at the minute, so they're really at the moment, and they're up there fighting again. We talked about it as strengths and weaknesses. However, it's worth noting that Mini is 1.174 behind Davy's second place car, and over 3.25 seconds behind Nigel Greensaw's time that he set in the 4 Mustang. So it's you know, it's a lovely romantic notion, but the Mustangs are muscling out quite dramatically at the front as it stands at the moment.
They are
number 15, they've got on number 15 parked at the Creamers as well, so we've got another car from Johnny Kent's Mini. So that's a shame, that's another car that's out. What's the name for that, Dave Goddard? Yeah. Where was that one? It's down in 22nd. I was about to say not done many laps. Incidentally, the Hollands only managed to do 3 laps in their car before they stopped. So that's a real unfortunate situation for those guys. It is only the one race for them, and it's quite a long one, isn't it? It's not till tomorrow, so they've got time to get things sorted, and they want to, because it is a full 60-minute race for them tomorrow.
It is, yeah. So the driver change as well is in the middle of it, mandatory for absolutely everybody. Again, a bit like this earlier on, we get dominant cars as the season wears on, all with Spa on the calendar. Then again, dominant cars when to stop any one car. If you wanted the series, it's not when you have cars over the start-finish line, and through goes Conor 71, which Alan Ross Jones shares with Mark Hales, followed very shortly thereafter by number 30 Ollie Taylor, who is still just putting on the final place inside the top 6, waiting to stand back into the pit lane, comes off the car was being run from the team.
And interestingly, the number 9 car, sort of identical looking car, just crossing the line now is Davies. That wasn't an improvement in time, wasn't an improvement in time, it was very, very close. 54 has now stopped at Creighton's. It's a bit of a car showroom down at the Creighton's by the sound of it. So that's a real shame. That's then the net. Mini has stopped up there. Number 15 has rejoined that car one day, so that's good that Mini has got going again. But last year it was actually Craig Davies' second place car that won the race, only by just over a second and a half in the end from a Ford Lotus Cortina. But it does look like it was rather adventurous, Mark. Well, 4 cars within 5 seconds track limit. 2 cars for 30-second penalty. 1 car was qualified from result for black flag infringement, and 1 car was qualified from result for exceeding track limit way too many times by the sounds of that. Touring car, what do you expect?
Exactly. It's like a different era, but it's touring cars. It was all exactly got the lively. I am guessing Dave Coyne might have got behind the number 74 car that John Miles has vacated now. This is the number 74